Cool. That was a fantastic session right now on what meaningful scale means for fintech, and I think it dovetails really well with what I want to talk about, right? Which is going a little deeper into the nuts and bolts on how you scale the tech in fintech. So, as a means of introduction, Redis is the #1 most popular NoSQL database in the world, voted for by developers, and consistently we've had this validated by the industry with players like Stack Overflow and Datadog, putting us right up there amongst the most admired and popular data platforms that they've come across. And for the last 5 years, we've been consistently ranked #1 in the number of container image pulls that Docker Hub sees daily. I think we recently crossed about 1 million pulls a day. So I want to use some numbers to kind of instantiate what the Indian fintech landscape looks like and how we've come here, right? So since the public launch of UPI in 2016, we've seen its explosive growth and experienced it, right? To the point that today, 8 billion transactions are processed on UPI yearly, with the monthly payment volume exceeding about $170 billion, commanding an active user base of 260 million, right? I think adding on to what conversation was going on before, I think NPCI is one of the greatest fintech stories that we've had in India, right? And it's had a network effect where digital payment wallet providers like PhonePe, Google Pay, Paytm, etc., are facilitating collectively billions of transactions monthly, commanding user bases of hundreds of millions of users, right? And we've seen a spillover effect of this in traditional cashless payment methodologies as well, with the card adoption rates in India growing on year over year, with 50% and more today being contactless payments. So these numbers, according to me, tell a very simple story, right? That we are seeing a digital payments and fintech services adoption in India like no other. I feel very few technologies in India have seen the kind of love that digital financial services have. And according to a recent study, already Asia Pacific is a world leader in the digital payments revenues that banks see. I think it's about $1 trillion. And it's been growing at about 8% CAGR over the last 5 years and is projected to grow at about 10% over the next 5 years. Now, India, with its young population, its growing economy, and becoming a more financially inclusive society, I believe we are at the forefront of having the ability to lead this digital revolution. And wherever there is this kind of a massive opportunity, right, there is obviously massive competition. So we already see a lot of well-established incumbents in the Indian fintech landscape, but we're also seeing new startups coming on every day. And very recently, I'm sure you all saw, one of the largest conglomerates in India have come out with their own financial services app. So in such a competitive industry, how do you stand out? So for today's digitally savvy customer, right, speed is the competitive advantage. So if your application is opened by your client and they see this spinning wheel, they are just going to go to your competition, which is just a click away, right? Digital loyalty is driven by customer experience more than anything else. So your ability to leverage speed to drive personalized experiences, whether through personalized offers or a superior customer support experience through AI-powered chatbots, or maybe it's a quick onboarding for your merchants or for your clients through a streamlined authentication process. Whatever it may be, these are the levers that you can pull to create a differentiator for yourself. But speed for 100 million users is very different than speed for 500 million users. And that's where we believe that you need to marry scale and speed, right? You as application providers or app providers of scalable application, fintech applications, need to make sure that you are providing a consistent consumer experience, whether you have 100 million users or you have 500 million users. And over the past couple of years, here at Redis, we believe we've developed 3 key components in our technology that allow you to do exactly this. With the use of Cluster Manager and our proxy layers, you can make sure that even if you have hundreds of millions of users, you are getting a sub-millisecond latency response for them with 5 nines of uptime. And using our key space manager, what we are able to do is provide a multi-core architecture that allows you to scale as you add more and more users to your platform without having to add an equivalent number of servers or infrastructure. So what this means is that as you acquire more and more customers, your cost of acquisition in terms of tech spend keeps going down. And this, we believe, is the first step that you take on your Redis journey. Now, this is already available, it's a differentiator. But over the last few years here at Redis, we've gone wherever real-time data has gone. So we've added capabilities like Redis JSON and search, which allows you to do real-time queries on your data to provide real-time applications and analytics. We have also added capabilities for machine learning workloads on Redis. So you can use Redis as an online feature store or for semantic caching. And finally, in today's Gen AI landscape, we are an AI-ready database that allows you to do stuff like vector similarity search, prompt caching, or inference caching, right? So what all of this allows you to do is create a scalable AI-ready application that is ready to get the next wave of growth and make you available for it. So, in order to summarize, I want to say just 3 things. This is what we believe Redis offers, right? So we are fast, which means thanks to our in-memory storage technology, we offer you unparalleled speed of data access. We are simple. We are built to handle a wide variety of workloads thanks to the native data structure support that we provide. And this allows you to kind of stop your database sprawl. So instead of having to deal with 5, 6, or 7 databases in order to power one single application, you can use Redis as your one-stop shop, thereby simplifying the life of your developers and DevOps teams. And finally, I believe we are AI ready. Like I said, we've spent a lot of time and energy into making sure that we add capabilities for vector search, semantic search, giving you the ability to provide AI native applications to your clients. And it is precisely because of these kind of capabilities that the top 7 BFSI customers of ours in India are already garnering the benefits and competitive advantages that I talked about. One of the banks is already using us for their UPI payment processing hub. Between 2 to 4 a.m., they settle all transactions using Redis and are consistently meeting and beating their SLAs with their merchants. But beyond fintech also, within India, we are trusted by over 100 companies on our serverless, fully managed experience that allows them to provide a superior customer experience to all their clients, whether it's, like I said, through chatbots or through the first page that loads when they have their application and are open. Thank you.